Welcome to.
You know what this is.
What was the fake title?
Oh, sit down. That's it.
No, something about my nipples.
Oh yeah.
What was it? Twist my nipples. Welcome
Please
to twist the nipples.
Please twist my nips. Hi.
I'm sit down and shut up. This is Gutter Dreams.
I'm exclamation mark.
That's Mario, and this is Alex.
Oh God.
Why did the music stop?
I don't know. It stopped last time.
It just keeps doing that.
Yeah.
I need to fix that. Welcome to Sit Down and Shut Up.
That's pretty good fix.
Yeah, just start it over again. We are the podcast where we light up signs.
Mm-hmm. And we put a book in it for scenery.
Yeah, and that's the kind of podcast we are. So deal with it.
Deal with that in your own way.
Okay, we've this is enough.
Good.
How you doing, Mario?
I'm doing good.
I haven't seen you in forever.
I haven't seen you either, and I want to mention something.
What?
Elephant in the room.
What is that?
One of us has a new haircut.
Yeah, I really like it, Mario.
Yeah.
You look really good.
I did a pretty good job, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I cut it myself.
Wow.
Yeah.
How are you flexible enough to do that?
I asked myself the same thing.
Me too. I ask myself how you're flexible. How flexible is Mario? Let me pop out the chat real fast.
Where's the chat?
Right here.
Is anyone talking?
A couple people, yeah.
Can I mention that we got a few more subscribers in the last video?
We did.
That was shocking.
And Helo's back. Wow!
Oh. Crap. I like that.
Helo, we've missed you. The past 3 episodes, I think, have been all about how much we miss Helo.
Yeah.
Helo Ren. And this is the perfect opportunity to come back because we're going to talk about your namesake, Kylo Ren, later. But right now, we're just...
Spoiler
We're just
alert.
messing around. Also, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 says hi.
That's a great name.
Yeah, that's very original.
I wonder what his password is. ABC.
I like that. Helo says, hi, Jeff Kate.
Hi.
What are you going to say, Jeff?
Howdy. Can I mention something?
Yeah.
How we have a few more people in the hizzy.
Oh yeah, we've got four people just looking at us, shifting in the room right now.
Yeah.
And later on, we're gonna have the biggest amount of guests we've ever had.
Yeah.
Can you guess the number?
If you guess
Mario,
right.
no, Mario. Can you guess the number of guests we're gonna have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
What?
Stop at 6.
Helo says, I thought the podcast was on break.
No, baby, we're coming in hot.
It kind of was, but at the same time, like, we did release a Christmas audio radio play special.
And that took about 12 to... how many hours? Well, because I was taking into account your editing time.
Oh, God.
Because it was about 10 to 11 hours writing.
Yeah.
And then how much did you...
It was like 4 or 5 hours recording, and then it was like maybe 10 hours editing.
Oh, God. So, yeah. That's a pretty big podcast.
Yep. There's 2 David Trans in the comments.
Are they
Let's have them fight.
Who's the real David Tran?
Let's see. Thought the podcast was on break, and then Helo says, and the Christmas stuff was pre-recorded. Which it was, sort of. Why is that so loud?
I don't know, but should we mention earlier on or later on the fact that someone can call if they want?
Yeah. The big news today is that we have set up a Google Voice number that you can call to just show up on the podcast, I guess. Call in at any time. Is that what we're going to do? Yeah, call in at any time.
And then we may or may not pick up.
Yeah, depending on how much we like you. Or how much we like your number, because we don't have you in our contacts.
Yeah.
So the number, I'm going to say it out loud and type it into the chat. This number is 95154. Why are you making it harder for them to understand?
I don't want people calling.
You don't want people calling?
Oh, yeah, I do.
You set off the evil crowd
God.
again.
Oh, sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. What's the number?
The number
Get on
that
with
you
it.
can call is 951
951
547
547 1245.
1245. And I'm going to put that number in the group chat. Wow, people have already done that.
1951.
Helo says, can I call at night when I get lonely?
Yes, you can.
Yes, you
and I
can.
encourage it.
We will be there for you at any time.
Bro,
I mean, actually, yeah, the number, I'm pretty sure will stay active at least until
all
I
the
get too
time.
many calls.
yeah.
If we take off and I get like 20 calls a day, then maybe
Oh, God. We have a phone call.
we have a call
Bye, Mom.
from my mom.
I wonder if it was intentional.
Hello?
You're live.
You're live on Gutter Dreams.
It's great to be here.
Thank you. Are you watching downstairs?
I just heard you say the number. I thought I'd call.
Just heard from another room.
Hello. Thanks for being the first caller, Mom.
I wanted to tell you the dinner will be ready in 30 minutes.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right. Have fun.
All right. Thanks,
I
Mom.
like your new haircut.
Thank you. Oh, I
Okay,
thought that was the
bye.
elephant in the room that we weren't going to address.
Wait, crap.
That was too wholesome for this podcast. Now we need,
That was the dreams part of Gutter Dreams.
yeah. Okay, so the number's in the chat right now. If you want to call it, we'll be open for calls.
Be open for business.
Throughout the years and forever. Until we get too many calls and then I turn it off. But yeah, it doesn't have to be podcast hours.
Yeah. I encourage out of podcast hours.
Actually, well, I guess because it just routes to my phone number,
Yeah, you're fucked.
I'm gonna start answering telemarketer calls too, and I'll be like, "Hey, is this a Gutter Dreams fan?" And they're like, "No, but
No.
And then I'll say, "Well, do you want to subscribe to Gutter Dreams on YouTube?" And then I'll do whatever scam you want me to do.
Then you'll lose a subscriber.
I'll be scamming myself out. Okay, there's a lot of stuff going on right now.
What's happening here?
The Christmas stuff was pre-recorded. Did you hear it? If you pre-recorded, we did take a nice to finally see you guys anyhow. Thank you, Helo.
How are you doing? Did you get a haircut? I'm asking Helo himself.
Helo, did you get a haircut? Because if you did,
It looks nice.
yeah. David says, Alex's house smells like curry.
Ooh. That's because I put on my curry deodorant.
David says, do you guys get clingy and angry if we stop calling for a day? Yes. I mean, we thrive on the communication from our fans, and
Yeah.
if our fans stop communicating us, we'll kill ourselves, and there won't be a podcast.
That's what I was
anymore.
planning.
So you better call us. Is that too dark, or was that too?
That wasn't dark enough.
Okay.
I recommend 2 bullets.
2 bullets.
One for me, one for you.
Okay.
Either you off yourself and I off myself, or I shoot you, just so it's easier for your conscience, and then I'll kill myself.
I'm getting a call from David Tran,
David T. Rand.
who is in the room with us.
Hello.
Hello, you're on the Gutter Dreams podcast, but you already knew that.
Please don't kill yourself.
Thank you.
Well,
Oh,
your
he
call,
hung up.
well, your call helped.
That was fun while it lasted.
Yeah. Now time to kill him. Slice myself.
Yeah, thanks, David. But
You ruined it.
sorry, so much stuff happened in the chat. Keep them occupied.
Okay. Hello. Alex got a haircut.
Okay, Helo says, "Can I call your mom instead? She seems like a lovely lady." If my mom's in the room and you ask for her, I can just pass the phone, I guess. I don't know.
She seems like a
seems-
lovely lady.
Yeah, she is a lovely lady.
A lady?
Lady?
Wait,
oh.
wait. Seems? She has creases?
Oh, Caitlin says with the whole Logan Paul thing, that maybe...
Ooh.
Are you saying that was a bad choice of topics? I don't know. Do you know about this?
Yeah, Anthony gave me the scoop.
Oh, Anthony, of course. He knows everything.
He gives me the scoops.
Goes with cringe and awfulness. For anybody who doesn't know, which means that you're practically living under a rock. Right
Yeah.
now. Logan Paul
I didn't know until yesterday.
went to the Japan suicide forest and filmed himself with a dead body, and he's like a big YouTube celebrity. So he's like, oh,
That was his thumbnail.
yeah. Isn't that great?
Yeah. So he's making.
I wish I could reach that level.
And Anthony told me that the parents didn't even know that their kid was had committed suicide.
Oh, that's rough.
And that's the way you find out. Jeez.
Oh, David says Logan Paul's raps are trash.
I'm sure they are.
Why don't you battle rap him then, huh?
Yeah. Put your money where your money is.
Money boy.
Money boy. They call me T Money.
Shout out to today's sponsored film, Dougal.
I'm so mad at you for that.
Coming February 2006. It's about a dog.
It stars Whoopi Goldberg,
Chevy Chase. Judi Dench, Jimmy Fallon.
Steve
Harvey.
No,
Not Steve Harvey. Ian McKellen, definitely. Who else? I don't remember.
No, it was the guy who did the show, the late Stephen
Stephen Colbert?
No, not him. The other guy, Jon Stewart.
Jon
Stevens.
Coming out February 2006. We're just gonna keep this up here.
Oh, fuck!
Whoa! Back in the time warp.
That was a total accident. I'm sorry.
Helo says, can we text the number? Maybe potentially send unsolicited dick pics on a regretful weekday.
On a regretful basis.
I would have liked regular, but regretful is fine too. Yes, it does receive texts, so you could also send texts, and I'm sure that's gonna mess up my life.
Should we grade?
Grade what?
Don't be embarrassed when we grade it.
Oh yeah. If we do receive a dick pic, we will post a blurry picture because we can't put that on YouTube.
With a big old grade on top.
Yeah, and then there'll be a grade on it, and we'll be like, if you recognize this vaguely blurry outline, that's your score.
Well, I figured we would leave it unblurry, fully crisp, and put the name of whose it is.
Super sharp. Oh, I like that better.
Yeah.
Or their phone number.
Docs with the dicks. What?
That's good.
Later on, we're going to be talking about Star Wars.
Yes.
But right now, what do you want to do?
Right now, I want to hold you in my arms. Oh. Yeah, hold you in my arms. Take you home.
I'm going to wrap you up like a ball of
small bacon wrapped.
So I can
Pineapple.
unravel you whenever I want to wipe my ass. That's lovely.
Helo says, I'll be checking in on you every 15 minutes to make sure you are safe.
Okay.
Yes, I get a second mom.
Dinner's ready.
My mom's not a helicopter parent, so that's not
I don't know what that means.
Concern. Well, it's when your mom grows rotors out of her head and can fly. It's like Go-Go Gadget, but it's Go-Go Momjit.
Did she use the pigtails?
Yeah. It's like a mix of the Spy Kids girl and Go-Go Gadget.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah, that's what a helicopter mom is.
Right before that happens, the guy's glasses go ting, 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 with increasing level of zoom.
Yeah, that's the original Blade Runner concept. Yeah. You know, how in Blade Runner, they zoom in on a picture and it goes into the reflection and then into the other reflection of the reflection.
Zoom 25%.
Yeah.
Around the corner.
They got that idea from Spy Kids.
Zoom 25%. Another zoom 10%.
David says, I want a chopper parent. When they grow a grip and a barrel. Yeah, and I can point them and scream, brat, brat.
Oh, is he trying to top Logan Paul?
Yeah.
Rogan Paul.
Seth Rogan Paul.
I think you win. Be proud of yourself.
Thank you.
I don't know why I did the laugh track. Oh, there you go. Whenever I do the clap and then it goes down, it sounds like froth being creamed.
Yeah.
Listen. Wait.
Why do you? Ooh, yeah, that's
Sounds like
nice and frothy, kind of crisp.
Crisp.
We also
Frost,
added a sound effect.
apple scops.
Don't forget about this.
It's a fart noise for the old timers.
Yeah, the old timers, you know them. Helo. Let me do some quick math.
Good thing we're not bickering about Star Wars right now.
Yeah, because that's what people really want. Yeah. Okay, we're reconnected apparently. Yeah. Not on your phone.
Not on
David
my
is
watch.
doing
The okay. The okay.
the game.
The okay.
David says, "Can't believe this show allows fart jokes."
We're not above fart jokes. We will never be above fart jokes.
And Helo says, did stream just die? But we also got a message, a very cryptic message. Hello.
Oh my God, what does it mean?
I don't know. I mean, what would somebody want from hello?
You gotta decipher this.
Okay, let me take a picture.
Take a dick pic. Send it to him. Cross-analyze it with Harvey Weinstein.
Done.
Looks a bit like CK's.
Yeah.
I'd know firsthand.
I'm sorry to whoever I sent that to.
Oh no, it's almost sexual harassment.
Help, stream is having a stroke. And then David says, keep the dream alive. So for audio listeners and for people who are just watching, I just took a picture of my crotch.
Yes.
And sent it.
That's what happened.
So, this is already going crazy. This is off the rails, guys. Where's the arm button for this?
I don't know. But just for the, oh, it's right here. Oh, you're going to do
Flash
on and
it.
off?
Flash it. On and off. Really fast. Yeah.
This is our life right now. Okay. Anyway, I was going to ask you if you think you can remember one line from Last Jedi.
Let the past die.
Is that it?
All of it.
Okay.
The legends are true. All of it.
Oh no, that's not Last Jedi. Oh yeah, it might be. Yeah.
You're a brother to me.
Is any of this from the trailer?
I think the past dying thing is from the trailer.
Nothing from the trailer.
Nothing from the trailer. I know who you are.
Got it. Classic.
Classic line by Poe Dameron.
Poe Dameron.
Best line in the whole Star Wars
Galaxy.
saga.
Oh.
Galaxy. The remedy is more coffee, Amber says. David says we all seen the movie once, though. Yes, and that is the reason why we are qualified to give thorough reviews. Okay.
What's happening? I think I just recorded a thing.
I'm getting...
It keeps playing.
No, these are text notifications.
Oh.
Somebody asks, are those design denims, my boy?
Just say yes.
Yes, they are. I'm just saying yes. I don't know if they are or not. That was an exclusive exclusive
Insight.
access to me. Caitlin says, what are your favorite colors? Well,
Both
I love the color of you know when you keep a bottle of blood and it coagulates? I love the middle layer. The color of the middle layer.
See, I always like the dead bottom.
Oh, the dead bottom
Yeah.
of the coagulated blood. Okay, so we're different in that respect.
A little bit different.
Yeah. That's just like our personalities, sort of.
Yeah. My absolute favoriteest color, not to wear, but my favorite color is turquoise. But my favorite color to wear is, what is it, burgundy? Is it burgundy or is it... It's that dark red.
What?
Maroon or burgundy,
That's
one of those.
that's blood.
One is burgundy, the other one's boygandy.
Boygandy. Oh, I like boygandy myself. If you go into New Jersey, all colors shift down by 5 wavelengths.
5 octaves.
5 octaves. I've got another message from this person who said hello.
Okay.
They said, this is your sugar daddy. You can call me father.
Heyo.
Hey, father.
Where have you been?
Yeah.
Where have you been all
What's my other father doing? How does he fit into the picture?
Wait a minute.
What?
You have 2 dads?
Apparently. And one mom.
Apparently.
Oh. I don't like how long that part is. Okay, another message from Sugar Daddy.
Okay.
I'm gonna put them in my contacts as that. Oh, it's Helo. I thought that was really my father, but it's just Helo. Dang.
Uh-oh. What are you gonna do about this?
I'm so mad. I didn't find my actual sugar daddy.
You're never going to.
Unless Helo actually is my sugar daddy, then maybe my life is set.
I have to keep reminding them that I'm also doing the piano.
Caitlin says, from a pack of 72 crayons, not specific color of,
the flesh tone?
Yeah. Rosacea, is that a color in 72? There's 72 of them? There's 72 colors?
I think there's more.
There's more than 72 colors?
There's probably a bit more than 72.
What kind of dumb shit is that?
Because I know that
Why would they invent more than 72 colors? That's enough.
We just had another phone call.
Oh.
And it was very aggressive.
Somebody threw something at Mario from the wall, from the window to the wall.
From the beyond the camera.
Yeah, from the beyond of the camera. I like that. Also, Caitlin says Mario is colorized.
Maybe she meant colorblind.
Oh. Yes, fun fact, if you didn't know, Mario is colorblind.
Partially colorblind.
Partially.
Greens, reds, browns, grays. They're all the same.
So you couldn't tell if you were drinking blood or chai tea.
Yeah, that's why I like the blood color at the bottom so much.
Oh, because you don't know. It's gray. What's your favorite colorblind color?
Gray.
Well, no, which one? They all look gray.
No, it's
but
because
because
it's not like they all look exactly alike. But when it comes to gray, because gray could either be warm or cold.
Okay.
Okay. So I know when it's warm or cold. So I know that there might be a hint of blue, or it might be warm with yellow or reds.
Okay.
So it's fun putting on something that I think is like just gray, but it's not gray at all.
Okay.
It's just like green.
Okay.
Or vice versa. I think it's green.
Okay.
But it's actually brown.
That sounds like a complicated life. I would not want to be.
It's the worst when I have to know what I'm, because I like to paint.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the best part
really
about you
to
is
paint.
that the funniest part about you. Sometimes I like to just think Mario likes to paint and he's colorblind. And then my day is just better. Helo says, you have subscribed to daily bad jokes. And then also to unsubscribe, please enter your social security number.
Sounds good to me. All checks out.
Well, I don't want to unsubscribe. I love bad jokes. Unless they're really bad. Then I'll put in my social security.
Put it in just cuz.
Huh? Helo says that's not me.
Oh, crap. Who've we been talking to?
Whoa! Mystery. Du-da-da-da.
Oh, God.
Play mystery music. Now. Oh, there you go. Do you want to? Well, do you want to modify it to be? You can twist the knobs to make it longer.
I thought I couldn't do that live.
You can, yeah. Whoa. David asks, Helo, are we pronouncing your name right? You know, I was really concerned for a while. I love that. Helo, I think has confirmed that it's Helo, but the email that he sent me said Hilo, so I don't know. I don't know which one it is. Okay, first bad joke is in. Why did the plumber pull up his pants?
Hold on. Do we have time to guess?
Yes.
He pulled up his pants.
Your time is over.
Because they were down.
Oh. That's the punchline.
It's the plunge line.
No, why did the polar pull up? Why did the polar bear plumb up his pants? It says, why did the plumber pull up his pants? There was a crack. Plumbers.
We had a good response from David. His response was,
David sent a bunch of crocodiles to the chat.
uh-oh.
And then, bruh, you guys missed your 747 routine. Just shake my dick head. We didn't miss that. We started 37 minutes after the episode starts. So it's gonna happen at 8:07. Keep your eyes peeled for that. Are you waiting for me to say something so that you can vocode me into a Daft Punk robot?
Ooh, I should learn a Daft Punk song.
Harder, better, faster. Work it better, make it something. Okay, I got a bad joke.
Okay, I'm ready for this.
Why did the crack pull up his plumber?
Because his pants were down.
I don't know. I haven't received the punchline.
Plunge line.
There was a pants.
You got me.
And then, oh. Caitlin sent me a picture of Mario Colorblind painting. And it's a very brown.
No, she painted it.
Oh. What does that mean? Oh, right, because, I get it.
Yeah.
Wink, 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 wink.
Yeah. Oh, she already graduated. I painted it.
Well, can't they revoke here?
Yeah, that's why I figured we just keep it our dirty little tree secret.
David said, I like how you said crocodile instead of alligator. It really speaks of your character. Yeah, I am a Aussie at heart. I grew up with Steve Irwin, so that's...
We got another call. Who's this? What you keep calling? Put a sock in it.
That was bad.
But it smelt worse.
No. These socks are clean, boy. I think. You want to start talking about the...
I do!
The last...
Yes!
Jaundice?
The last genre.
The last genre film that Lucasfilm has ever produced.
That Lucas Skywalker.
Where did Caitlin go?
She's getting me juice.
So, I guess what we could start off is, what do you think your actual score is?
Okay.
Okay, and then list your reasons why, maybe?
Okay.
Or we could just start talking.
Oh, we got a different message.
It better be a joke.
Don't show my number if you show the audience. Not going to show anybody's number. If you're worried about privacy, we're not going to mention any numbers. Not going to do any like screen showing or anything. So don't worry about calling in or getting text messages. I hope they got that.
Can I do it too? Why can't I do it?
Because well, it's really hard to do it. I've tried it before where you're playing the thing and also...
I would just do
yeah. Keep it going. Yeah.
Okay, are we talking about the first
Force Awakens.
The first Jedi.
The second to last Jedi.
The last.
First off, is there actually a Last Jedi? Wait,
No.
spoilers for anybody who hasn't seen The Last Jedi.
Oh, should we mention
This
that
point
there's
onward.
going to be spoilers?
This point onward, you're on your own, kiddo.
If you have seen it, stay. If you haven't seen it, also stay.
Helo says, I am low on joke, help. And David says, I want a hot dog.
That's a pretty good joke.
That's a good joke, yeah.
You did a good joke.
All right.
Okay.
Who is the Last Jedi?
I think it was supposed to be Luke, but now it's Rey, maybe.
Okay.
And you could say, and you could say, oh yeah, that was a big spoiler. That's a pretty big one.
Spoilers.
Spoiler. Rey is alive still.
Oh, I thought so. That person sitting in the deck with everybody else, that was Rey.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, what was your question?
So the person sitting there with all the other characters, that was Rey?
Yeah.
That wasn't somebody else?
It wasn't anyone else.
Dang.
Rey is the only person that exists in this movie.
Okay, we're getting a different, this is...
That's a good joke.
That's a good... Okay. Okay, so your number's not showing, but this is the image we got. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll keep that.
I'll keep that in mind.
So,
okay.
Format of this, because we have so many guests.
Yes, we're going to play musical chairs.
We're going to play musical chairs. We're going to have people come on and tell us how much they hated The Last Jedi. Should we start with positive or negative?
I say we start with us, whatever that might be.
Okay.
And then we get the hell out of here.
Okay. So the
one of us does.
Let's just run through the whole movie, beat by beat, not give any opinions on it. We'll just say what happened in the movie.
Okay, let's see if I can remember exactly what
happened. That's a joke that I don't want to run.
You don't want to do that?
I don't want to just recap. People have seen it.
Wait a second, but what if you haven't seen it? Then you can listen to us talk about it. Then they won't get spoiled.
Okay.
When we spoil them.
Let's recount the movie. Let's recount the movie.
Okay.
But it's not like, I don't know, let's put it in a way that is dumb.
Okay.
So
it goes
yeah, the first
okay. Yes, and then you get really excited.
Opening crawl.
Then you gotta start reading again.
Scrappy Doo is found dead in Miami. That's my favorite image.
General Leia.
Leia, blah, blah, blah. Okay. There's a space battle.
Yeah.
People die.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is Vietnamese.
They're trying to bomb. They're trying to bomb.
I think it's racist that the first death is Vietnamese.
But you could either agree or disagree. I think they just wanted to cast more people, and it just happened to be that they died. Okay, so you have your bombers. You have 1 million bombers, and your first mistake as a movie is going, okay, clearly they need all those bombers.
Oh, whoa! You know what time it is?
I think so.
It is time to reenact old men at Starbucks.
I'm waiting.
Oh, sorry, sir. There's somebody in front of you.
I want to have my order placed so I can skedaddle.
Okay, well, yeah. Do you mind if, yeah.
Give me a very large coffee.
You mean?
I just want a coffee.
Okay, well, there's
Make it large.
There's 3 sizes. There's
what are you going on
tall, venti, and grande.
Tall sounds pretty large.
That's not large. That's the smallest flavor.
Give me a large one.
I don't know why the smallest flavor is a tall.
Give me a large one.
A large one. So venti or grande.
What the fuck's a venti?
It's a venti, not a denti.
What's a venti?
That's
he sounds like a good actor who's bald with a triple X on his neck.
That's
Vin Diesel.
He's a good actor.
He's a fine good actor.
Yeah. Well, venti is the size up from tall.
Where's my coffee? Did you not start it yet?
Well, we have a lot of flavors available. Yeah, you can have spiced chai.
Do you have refills?
Caramel macchiato.
I just want the coffee.
Okay, do you want a
Colombian
espresso?
roast? I want a Colombian roast. Folgers.
I'm sorry, we don't have Folgers for your cup.
It's what they get me at the diner. It's my favorite diner.
This is not a diner. This is a Starbucks.
So what now? It's a what now?
I'll just get you an espresso.
Is that Starbuck from Star Galaxies? What's it called?
No,
Starbuck?
Starbuck is from Moby Dick.
It's from... It's from that Galactica guys. Those are fine actors.
I heard Vin Diesel might have been involved in that.
There's a fun fact. In the opening of the Star Spangled Galactica, there's a spaceship and they're all fleeing Earth. Do you want a coffee
or...
They're fleeing Earth.
I'm just...
They're fleeing
Do you want to side like a sandwich?
Have you not started my coffee
No,
yet?
you've been distracting me. I still need to ring you up.
I want to talk about Star Spangled Galactica.
We can do that when I'm off. We can do that when I'm off the shift.
Well, you
but
can
right now...
Get back on the ship. They're fleeing Earth.
No.
It's funny because there's a ship and it's all the countries. And they're fleeing Earth. It says like America, and then it says Czechoslovakia. But they're split up.
Are those the two countries?
Yeah, they're split up now.
Okay.
But it's set in the future. What do they get back together?
I'm just gonna get you your coffee, and I'm just gonna get a coffee for you. Do you want?
That sounds excellent.
Yeah. Do you have a card?
Take you long enough.
Do you have a card? Cash?
What's a card? I have checks.
Scene.
Do you take checks?
Yes. Scene. End it. End it now. Wow. I've learned so much about Star Spangled Galactica. Okay.
I miss improv.
That was good. So I got a couple messages during that scene.
Okay.
Caitlin. Caitlin's in my phone as Caitlin Cody.
So you know which.
So I know which Caitlin it is.
Okay.
Yeah. The one attached to Cody.
At the hip.
Tall grande venti. I got the size. Sorry, if you're a Starbucks fan, I got the sizes wrong.
Damn.
10, 16, 20 ounces.
How's that old man ever gonna survive at Starbucks?
Today I tried to buy an entire chess set at a pawn shop.
An entire chess set?
Yeah, but he could only get pawns. So the plot of The Last Jedi.
Yes.
There's a siege. Somebody runs to a casino. Vegas, baby.
Vegas, baby.
Somebody gets pregnant probably in Vegas.
I know they all get pregnant.
Those
damn animals.
Crazy.
They're breeding like humans.
Yep. Wait. So slowly.
Yeah. And one child at a time normally.
Then Rey goes into a mirror and touches herself.
And she's one of those mirrors where you're in front of a mirror and then there's a mirror behind you, so there's a million of you.
Yeah.
Reaching infinity, and she's just like, what?
This is... What's the first thing you do when you find yourself in an infinite mirror world? Yeah. Gonna make a cool
That's
beat.
what you do. But it's cool because that was a really nice scene because...
What if she didn't? What if
she's doing stuff before she realizes she's doing stuff?
What if she was like? What if Star Wars still had Guitar Hero?
What?
Keep because it's a long time ago. So what if somebody went back in time and to a galaxy far, far away, showed them Guitar Hero?
Oh boy!
So we pretend that on Jakku, Rey has Guitar Hero, and she only plays it a couple times, and she's really bad at it.
Okay.
So this mirror world is a thematic callback to her Guitar Hero times, except she's really bad at it. So when the snaps come forward, she's off.
She can't snap at the right time.
Yeah, she's bad at it. She doesn't have the right timing. What happens then? What if she never got the timing right? Would she ever get out of there?
She gets booed out of stage. Out of the little hole she fell in.
Yeah, she tries to snap. She tries to snap, but you hear like a guitar. Every time she tries to do it,
That's a good
that
one.
would have been a good scene. Let's move on to reviews. We're gonna have two pairs.
I want to mention my. Okay, never mind, because I'll do it.
You'll do it when you're in the review. Who wants to go first?
But can I mention one thing?
What is that one thing?
Just the start off.
Yes.
They have like a fleet of bombers.
Yes.
But turns out they only need one bomb. That's fucking dumb.
Well, you saw that they all blew up. So if they had one bomb going forward and it just blew up, then their whole
But why
plan
they need
is
a
ruined.
fleet of them? They knew they were gonna die.
So slow?
That's what I think David's possible racism comes into play.
Okay,
because
David's possible racism.
They wrote into the screen, plenty of bombers will die.
Uh-huh.
So we need a bunch of them. What race shall they be? That's what I think his argument is. But I'm done.
Helo has a quick thing to say.
Kylo?
Remember,
Kylo? From henceforth, he's Kylo.
Ren says, remember, it's not drinking alone if you're pregnant.
Yeah.
Helo, you've got the zingers.
I know.
You bring this podcast
I wish I had
up a
zingers like them.
Okay, so first pairing, looks like Cody's very ready to go,
Yeah.
but also David, he's standing up and pacing back and forth.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Or punch each other really hard, and whoever gets up first gets to come here, gets to go home.
Go to the hospital.
Yeah, whoever doesn't need hospital care, then they can come on up here. Rock, paper, scissors.
Fight to the...
Oh, fight to the...
death.
1, 2...
Cody's gonna be... There's no other way. He can't... He's playing rock, paper, scissors with his foot. Of course he's gonna pick scissors.
I say we start off high. No, actually, I don't want to go first. I want to see what you and Cody have to say. So,
let's
sorry,
obliterate this movie.
Okay.
He's wearing his Punisher shirt and everything. Ready to slaughter.
I wear these sunglasses to hide my identity.
Even though we know your name is Cody and you've been on the show before.
Hold on, I'm gonna take these off real quick.
Oh god. Is it too bright in here?
Let's talk about...
Oh god. I love the enthusiasm.
I fucking hated this
Okay,
movie.
I was gonna say, just to keep the charm, what's your favorite part about the movie? Before you obliterate it. What's your favorite scene, if you can remember?
I don't want to have to think this much.
Oh god. You can think. How about I start just to get you started off? I think my favorite scene, it would be something, and I don't want to ruin it yet. My favorite scene would be something if it wasn't immediately ruined. So my second favorite scene was the reveal that Luke was never there, and his spirit animal.
I hated that so much.
I like how the twist was that he wasn't there.
That was so useless.
That's why it's my second favorite scene, because it immediately becomes useless because he dies anyway.
Yeah, that's why I was like, why did he need to be a hologram? He was just gonna die anyway.
Yeah, it didn't have to be a spirit ghost thing if he was just gonna die.
It was so frustrating. It would have, because they could have just did the classic like, oh, Obi-Wan poof vanish at the lights.
Exactly.
What was with that dumbass Matrix dodge? The CG. Okay, I want to tell you the exact point which I started hating this movie.
Okay.
I really liked it. I really liked the beginning. I liked all the bombers and stuff because it actually portrayed death, and it made me feel like there's actual mortality in a Star Wars movie.
I can understand that.
Because like in all the Star Wars movies, there are millions of people die. It doesn't really feel like anything, but all these people are dying. It feels anything. But the second Carrie Fisher force pulls herself...
That's okay. So I have a quarrel with that, only because she doesn't implode in space.
she just force pulls herself back.
I don't mind her using the force, or using it to save her skin, but I do mind that it's in space and she looks like a goddamn frozen statue.
It was like the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
I think my biggest... I mean, everything is ultimately ruined.
Everything was just horrible. You know, Finn, I keep hearing people say, like, oh yeah, Finn, he's not really in the movie much. He was in the movie, like, just about as much as Rey, but he did absolutely nothing. Everything he sent out to, he failed at. He went...
Phasma dies.
Maybe.
Well, she
was supposed to die in the last movie.
I know, but I knew she wasn't dead in the last one because, of course, she has the keys to her own establishment. She can get herself out of that jam.
Sure.
Because I mean, if she was a custodian, she would have a literal ring of keys, but she wasn't a custodian, but she goes into the chute. Of course, she can get out of it. She works there.
Sure.
She could just go, can somebody
give me a spaceship right now real quick?
There's this one-eyed lizard monster, snake monster thing in here. Get me out, please.
Hey, I'm Finn. I got this mission, but I'm gonna fuck up at every single thing.
Got this mission up beside me.
Also, me being in this movie didn't really do anything because I messed up. And, you could honestly take out all of that because, like, they were just going to take the transport ships anyway, which somehow, for some reason, needed to be top secret. It's top secret. We're going to take these transport ships to the new super planet that you're going to agree with anyway. Yeah. But you can't know about it.
A lot of this is ruined. I'm struggling to to think of something.
Okay.
You're so passionate about your hatred towards it.
It was the most anticlimactic.
Yeah.
Seeing Yoda's ear pop into the screen was probably the most anticlimactic way to bring out Yoda I've ever seen. He's going up to the temple, and then Yoda's big ass ear comes in.
I think maybe it could have been his cane touching the ground.
No, it could have been anything, but I'm in the screen now.
I'm in the screen now.
And then
I don't mind it.
I really like the puppet. I thought that was cute.
Yeah. I think there was something fishy going on with his eyes. I remember seeing his eyeballs, like they felt like they were too sunken in, so they were really dark around his eyes. Maybe he's just older now.
All that slapstick comedy was great too. Classic.
Oh,
a lot of the jokes just seemed out of place.
Yeah, I was gonna, because a lot of this movie seems like a satire of itself. Well, that's what it ends up feeling like. 4
through 6, there were jokes, but it was always felt serious.
Yeah.
So when Rey's whipped out her hand and he starts tickling it, you feel the force? Yeah, you feel it? Yeah, that's the force. I was like, okay, that's cute, but it just felt so off.
Yeah, I think what they were trying to mirror the introduction to Yoda being like goofy, but the point of that was he's playing his goofballness.
Did you guys? David's having a meltdown.
Yoda was playing his goofballness, and then it turns out he doesn't have to be. He wasn't this creature that he appears to be.
Sure,
he's this ultimate being. But the problem that we have with The Last Jedi is Luke was not in a chipper mood.
He was just,
so why would he be goofball? And Rey already met him, so why? He wasn't goofball.
I don't like how it took Luke a couple weeks to get semi-decent at the Force, but Rey's just already a master at pulling up these heavy 1,000-pound rocks.
She's getting too
strong, too fast. Like, she did absolutely nothing. She's already lifting million rocks.
I think that what they were trying to do is she's just powerful.
She's just that
but it's
strong.
Just lazy writing, I think.
Where the hell? Why does Luke have a robot hand? Like, I get his hand got cut off, but they put
in the fire
skin on it. No, he was holding the lightsaber with the robot hand.
I think maybe. Oh, really?
Yes, like when he was about to attack Kylo, he had a robot hand. So
maybe. Okay, so here we go. Back in the back time, all Anakin had option was robot hand with no flesh. Maybe it was the limitation of their technology. And by the time,
you guys have a comment from
okay.
I'm a first-time viewer. Can you explain the show to me in the form of a haiku? Sit down
and shut up. You stupid bitch.
Sit down and shut up. You need to really heed those words. Sit down and shut up.
There you go. Where it is the podcast. This isn't the normal
I'm
host.
Alex.
No, he's Cody. And now we're talking about Star Wars. It's a podcast. You can ask us questions.
Oh, I have a question for you. Do you think BB-8 is too strong?
Yes.
For a sentient droid?
Yeah.
I think he has way too many powers.
He has too many things, yeah.
But
at least he can't fucking levitate or float. What is it? With the thrusters? Yeah. Little R2-D2 thrusters that he never does ever again.
Yeah.
That would save him from so many situations.
It's just like he's always appearing and I feel like BB-8 did more than Finn.
Yeah. But he gets to be. Because he's a robot.
I can't decide if I hate or love the Porgs. I really liked them.
I like the point.
I hate that.
I like the point where, like, if it wasn't Star Wars, the fact that some creature is eating another creature and they look up to the creature eating their
do the Puss in
But the
Boots
problem
noise.
with that is, the Puss in Boot eyeballs. The problem with that is he already fucking burned him. Yeah, he's already cooked.
He already
just fucking
killed,
eat him.
skinned, and cooked him.
So the point being is now it would be more beneficial to eat and consume the animal. And it's more respectful that way than to just burn him.
Should have just gave it to the Porg. The Porg was just hungry.
Yeah, he wanted some for himself.
The only reason why I hate the Porgs is that they marketed them before the movie came out, and the only reason they're there is to sell. Yeah, they're just another cute.
And I think the likeness towards them, like the people loving them, was phony. I think.
It's just
not a lot of the initial love towards them was genuine. I think people were just paid to like them.
Yeah, to be honest,
it felt cold to me.
How'd you feel about Luke Skywalker's survival methods?
Oh, I wanted to keep asking you that.
The teat.
The big old titties.
He just squeezes the milk out. He just looks right in the eyes.
Are we laughing yet? In this Star Wars adventure spectacle?
Just looks to Ray.
I'm drinking the tit juice.
Your man's drinking my tit milk.
I mean, I get it. You would, if the execution was different, because of course he needs to survive, and of course anyone can milk an animal. But does it have to be this hilarious thing?
I didn't even think that he needed to pole vault to get that fish.
Probably not. Maybe he just wants to be limber. I don't question everyone's actions because it makes things visually interesting, but a lot of actions are questionable.
I just like going through the movie of things I actually liked or hate. I can't. The salt land.
Yeah. Oh, the reveal! I hate the reveal that it's salt. It's just a guy.
You know,
it turns red. Yeah, it turns red, and some guy leans over, puts it in his mouth.
That's salt.
He almost looks at the camera. I wish he did. That's salt.
That's salt.
Salt. Got it? Now you know it's salt.
The effects.
So fucking.
I really like the effects. Poe has always been like, all right, let's do this suicide mission. It's the only way to save everything. But then at the end of the movie, he's like, all right, everybody just pull back. We're not going to make it.
I think that was his character development. I think it was.
I think I give that a pass because he was talking to Leia.
So he's like, he's this rogue guy, and then he sort of grows into himself and becomes more.
And then I wanted Finn to suicide. I wanted him to Independence Day. I really wanted him to.
That would have been great.
Because then he would have actually done something.
Yeah. I hate how he's about to murder himself or sacrifice. I mean, that makes more sense. He's sacrificing himself.
Murdering himself for the Republic.
But then, so he can't do that. It turns out a different girl has to murder herself or sacrifice herself to save him.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of that,
I think she's dead.
I don't think
dead meat.
I don't think she's dead because she lands. They do that really awkward, out of place kiss of death. Like, okay, I'm dead.
Well, because of course Finn likes Rey more than anyone. Oh God, you're dead.
And then, it took him like 10 minutes to get to that giant tank, but it took Finn like at least a minute and a half to drag her dying corpse all the way back to the base.
Oh yeah.
They're driving in these high-speed speeder things for like what felt like a 10-minute scene, and then like he drags her all the way. He drags her all the way back in like a minute.
Even if it was like the timing of the movie was off, it's just not logical.
Did you guys see Porkins Sunday?
Did someone hear a nail drop?
There was. Youch! There was like, did anybody else notice? I didn't notice. There was like a Porkins looking character, and like he died in the exact same way. The first Porkins, yeah, he was just a fat dude. He's like, ah!
I mean, Okay.
I was like, was that Porkins' son, or did Porkins survive that initial plane crash?
Maybe in this parody, it's just a Porkins reference.
Oh, rest in peace, General Akbar.
Oh, yeah.
Rest in peace. It was a trap
after all.
After all. If only you could force pull yourself back into the safety of the airlock.
Too soon.
Speaking of airlock, how did they open the door without them all getting sucked into space?
No, that's my main quarrel with it. It's just, I mean, it makes no sense.
Well, no, because like she just force pulls herself back to the door, like, "Hey, open up." And they open up, like no.
Well, because I think what they're trying to say is that maybe there's a force field. Okay,
obviously not.
There's a force
got
field.
Sucked in.
So yeah, they got. Well, then I don't know.
Like she's just like, "Hey, knock knock, pizza's here," and like
frozen pizza.
Yeah, frozen pizza. There's like, there's just so much I was frustrating me.
Is that? How many more minutes do we have left?
Oh, probably none.
Yeah.
I wasn't checking.
There's so many things I want to talk about, though. I want to go in order, but he's going in his own order, so I've gotten mixed up.
2 more minutes.
Okay. Let's make this worthwhile. Okay. My turn.
That was me talking to Caitlin in the car. I was like,
Okay, let's try to think about this. I think what could have saved the movie, I'll talk about what the positives. I think what could have saved the movie is all they were trying to do the whole time was to escape the force field from being on that big old ship's force field. I thought that was a very simple plot device.
What do you mean? No, it wasn't their force fields, their attack range.
It was their
attack range for their main cannons to shoot.
So what the point was, they fled their ship because the big old guys, for whatever reason, couldn't just immediately obliterate them.
Because they weren't in range. That was the range at which most of their main cannons could shoot. That's why they were staying out of range of that. That's why once the ships ran out of fuel, they got obliterated. Because they fell into range.
But why wouldn't they just go to, like, light speed for, like, a second?
I'm so mad at you. That was, like, I really liked that scene when Organa went light speed into all their ships. That was fucking badass.
That was nice.
That was really cool looking. I'm not going to lie.
What was that?
It just makes me question why they just don't send regular ships to go light speed into their main...
Wait a second. Oh, unmanned?
Yeah, just like
that
send
makes
some
sense.
light speed ships at them. Maybe they'll explode.
And we've seen that from Rogue One, where the fucking Star Destroyer comes up light speed and then ends, but all of those ships in between got obliterated. But what was I talking about? You said Organa. I think that's just Leia's last name.
No, not Organa. The
lady with the blue hair.
Crazy bitch.
The gray purple hair. Sorry, I'm colorblind. Okay. So what was they? Well, then what were they trying to do?
They wanted to get to the planet with their old rebel base on it.
Yeah, but so the bit. Okay, so what is it called? The impervilizer, that big old V ship, that giant ship that was tailing them. They were out of range to attack.
It was just like it was just the main ship or something.
Yeah, their main huge ship. And they couldn't, so people fled from the protagonist ship to get fuel or something.
No,
what are they getting?
They were escaping. They weren't getting anything. They were escaping to go on the old rebel base because their ship ran out of.
Okay, fuel. Okay, never mind. I don't remember all of that fully. So positives. Maybe back to negatives. I don't like how how many times Rey and Kylo were force talking to each other.
Oh yeah, Kylo Ren just decides to be good out of no context at one point.
Well, I mean, you guys gotta have different opinions on them.
Well, we're getting kicked out.
Yeah, we're getting booted off. That was very that was a nice ending on my part. Who's coming? How about you guys figure that out before you boot us off? Okay, so now we have someone else coming in to give their opinions. We got my girlfriend and Cody's girlfriend. I mean, fiance. Beyonce.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hi. Okay. So. Oh, what was your questions?
Talk about Last
Give us
Jedi.
the paper.
Oh, no, that's for later.
Oh, that's for later?
After.
Oh, okay. So, how did you like it?
Hated it.
You hated it?
Oh, no, I didn't hate it. I'm in between. I'm impartial.
Impartial?
Is it? Yeah. Okay.
Some words.
You gave it a 3. That's pretty.
I gave it a 3.
She gave it a 3. I gave it like a 6.5. And that's my normal. I watch a lot of movies without like caring much about them. But because I like Star Wars, it's definitely above like their prequels and everything.
I like the prequels.
You like the prequels?
I like the prequels.
Oh. Well, we're not talking about the prequels.
I like all of them.
Oh no. Oh, okay. Okay, so like back to the beginning.
Yeah, we'll go in order.
Yes, we'll go in order. So the bombers, blah blah blah. They talked about it. I didn't like how, I don't know her name, but the girl that's trying to get the remote.
The Asian lady trying to get the remote.
She just falls and like, I'm just gonna lay here and try to kick it down. Like what?
3 times to be exact.
What goes into your head? Like, it's right on the edge. Maybe kicking will work. No, yeah, maybe it will wobble. 3 times I would have gotten my ass up and grabbed it.
I didn't know why she wasn't getting up. I mean, I understand she fell.
If she was bleeding or something, I would have understand.
She broke her spine.
You don't know that?
You just went.
We don't know how injured she was.
Yeah.
All we know is that she's trying very hard.
And she can just move her leg really hard.
She
to kick a remote.
And then like the last time she's like, okay, if this is it. Like if I can't get it this time. And bam, she drops it, blows up, and then she dies. Blah blah blah.
I loved the light speed scene.
Which one?
All of it.
Just when they go into hyperspeed. Yeah, it's pretty. I guess we could go about that way. Okay. And then the next part. So when Rey and Kylo were like talking to each other, like I thought it was weird that it like once you hear like the sound kind of muffle, you're like, it's you again. I'm like, why are you guys like connected like this? And I was like, it must be the Force. Like
I
right?
honestly didn't know why they were connected.
In like towards the end, Snoke's all like, I connected you guys. I'm the one that made this happen.
Speaking of that scene, I hated the fact that he was like, oh, I know everything that he's doing. I
know him so well.
But he doesn't know that he's using the lightsaber right next to him and turning it to kill him.
Like Kylo must have really strong brain filtering to for him not to see that he's about to kill him. His death was kind of anticlimactic.
It was.
Just saying, like if they didn't show the lightsaber turning, like if we didn't know his intentions, then it probably would have been more exciting for me. And then you just see his body fall, like, whoa, how did he, when, what? But no, you takes like 3 minutes and keeps going back at the lightsaber, slowly turning. I'm like, okay, we get it. He's going to die.
I love the porks.
I like the porks too.
The porks are cute.
The porks are cute. And they're I said it in the chat. I'm like, they're just the Ewoks. They're the new Ewoks. Like that's all they are. People needed a cute thing to look at, so give them the porks.
I really liked the wolves until I found out they were salt.
No, the crystal.
I thought they were snow crystal wolves. And then the
They're
guys
salt
like
wolves.
salt.
There's salty wolves. I did not like how there was so much like sexual tension between Rey.
My OTP.
Like it's slow.
Incest.
It slowly grows on you, but it's like ew.
I really liked it, and I liked the whole like I'm gonna sit and talk to you, I'm gonna touch you, and
I'm gonna touch you. Oh my god, they touched you.
I liked that.
David loves that part apparently.
I liked that whole character thing. I very much dislike Luke. In the entire movie, I don't like him.
His acting just, it wasn't what... It's not his original character.
Yeah.
And I think that's what bugs me.
He's old.
He's old, and he's like doing all this dangerous stuff with that stupid, like his lifestyle monologue kind of thing. I think that was kind of pointless, but it's like, oh, this is how he survived. But no one cares how he survived on this island. Like, no one cares how Yoda survived in the swamp.
He's still alive.
Yoda's still alive. I think it was kind of pointless to show that, though.
I hated the fact that they're like, okay, it's a he said, she said thing with, oh, he was trying to kill me. Oh, I wasn't trying to kill you. Oh, I was trying to kill you, but I just had bad intentions and wasn't going to kill you.
It was just such a petty little lightsaber, my bedroom. Like, it could have gone a way different. Oh my gosh. What else?
I really liked the casino scene.
The casino scene was cute.
It was really cute. It also, to add to that, I didn't like how it was 3 separate stories. How it was like Rey and then
the casino.
No, what's his name? The one I don't like, Finn.
Yeah. Oh, Finn.
And then
you don't like Finn, okay.
And then the stuff with the ship. Mm-hmm. I'm just like, why is it split into 3?
I kind of like it because in episode, I think 5, they do that in that episode too.
But I think what the reasoning or the fact that they split it into 3 was hard for them to tie it back to finish the movie because it felt like it dragged on because they had to finish too long for them 3 consecutive stories
to all get in one place.
Yeah,
I guess. Maybe just 2 stories. It would have been easier to follow. Yeah. So they could have cut out that whole his life monologue kind of thing. I didn't like that.
There was no point to it unless you're really...
Oh.
Whoa. That's a wild pork.
Hey, we didn't interrupt your section.
She kissed Cody and killed him.
I did. The stupid...
When did you do that?
The fact...
Okay, back to our views.
Another thing I'd like to add is I don't know what they are. The red stormtrooper looking things.
I hated them too.
I liked them.
Oh,
okay, no,
my God,
I didn't like how they reminded me of Alice in Wonderland's red cards soldiers, but I did like the fighting scene when
I don't like their outfits.
I mean, they're ugly because it's like you're wearing a dress of armor.
They were very simple and dumb looking.
Well, I didn't like that there was just like a red sheet.
Yeah. What's funny though is that we got like the Lego Connect of them. Mm-hmm. They look better as a toy, but on screen, no.
Yeah. Oh, but I guess I should read comments if they're making comments.
Oh shoot. Mm-hmm. That scene, I did like the fighting of it though.
Yeah.
Oh, and when he turns on the lightsaber to go straight through his head, I've been waiting for that to happen. Like the whole Star Wars, all of the episodes, I'm like, why don't they just like and turn it on and then it just goes straight through them? I've been waiting for that, so I'm kind of happy that it happened.
I would like to say that everyone has had a problem with Kylo Ren's lightsaber and how it's designed. But in this movie, it showed how he really needed it. There was a scene when he was in the red room thing fighting the red... Sure.
Shut up.
Target commercial room, Mario says. And he was fighting like 2 of them at a time, mm-hmm. and one of them went to lightsaber, or was it the sword saber, I guess?
The one that's not a lightsaber?
Yeah, the sword.
The
whatever. Yeah, the staff saber things.
Thing with pointy end.
He went to go and like
get it, and they clashed, and it slid down, and it protected his hand. So I was like, yeah, it's great designing.
Whoa, it makes sense.
Wait, was it?
We're not talking to you. Okay, so towards the end. Okay, I didn't like how at the very end, like, there was almost closure, like, of Rey and Kylo. Like, they were almost on the same page. Everything was going...
I kind of sided with Kylo Ren. Everything's ending.
Let's just let everyone die.
And let's let everyone die. Start anew. Everyone's dying. I mean, it's eventually what's going to happen.
It was such a simple, like, let's just help them out, and then it'll be over. But he's like, no.
True. He could have been on the lighter side of things and not just joined me.
But I feel like she just pushed him off the edge. Like, he was savable, and now he's not. Because now he's pissed. He's like, she doesn't love me.
I also don't like the ginger. The ginger.
Wait, the one where he's like,
the Sith ginger.
The guy's dead, and he's like, what? And then, okay, what's his name, though?
I don't know his name. Do you know
I like how Kylo's all like, no, bitch, now I'm your boss. Like, took up ranks very fast. And he's like, oh, okay, I bow down to you.
It's stupid. I don't like him.
I don't like him either, and I don't like the hack dude that they end up finding. He keeps stuttering, that dude.
Oh, yeah.
I hate him so much. Every time he was on screen, I was like rolling my eyes.
I liked him, but I thought they were gonna pick up the real hacker person, like on their way into the casino. They were gonna probably like pick him up. They found him. They see him across the room on the really cute bunny fox looking horse thing,
like kangaroo looking things.
Crystal Fox?
No.
Get out of our conversation.
God damn. We were quiet when they were up here.
But I thought they were going to like pick him up and like just be like, it's okay, we're with the blah blah blah.
And he's just screaming and they're dragging him.
Yeah.
That would have been funny.
They also did not. They irritated me with how everyone just so happened to have a getaway ship with everything. Like during the stormtrooper scene, with Finn and all them getting captured, I like everything was destroyed except for that one ship way over there.
Well, no, BB-8 and the guy stole that ship.
No. That was the walker things. The tall square things.
No, it wasn't.
They were
when
on
they were
one of
getting
those.
out of Las Vegas area.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, the scene with the stormtroopers.
Okay.
And the Phasma.
Oh.
Yeah, that scene. Everything was
with
burnt.
BB-8 with the chopped off one. Okay, I guess. Like, I mean, someone has to think of a way to get away.
And then the casino scene, they're like, "Oh, they blew up our ship. Well, at least we freed the kangaroos. What do we do now? Oh, look, BB-8 getaway ship."
Things just happen to go our way.
I do have positives of the movie. I do have negatives of the movie. My opinion is my opinion.
So
and it was okay. And it was okay. It was fine. It wasn't Star Wars-esque to me.
It's not my top Star Wars, no.
No, not my top Star Wars.
But it's definitely above your flippin' prequels.
I do like the Millennium Falcon going through the salt crystals, though. That was great.
That was cool. I mean, I know our dad's going to buy it anyways because we complete our trilogies here. So maybe the next, like, if I watch it again and we catch things that we miss, then that would be awesome.
I did that with Jumanji. We watched Jumanji twice, Cody and I.
Jumanji was funny. Mario's all like, I don't want to watch Jumanji.
Jumanji, the beginning was terrible. The ending was okay. The middle was great. And then we watched it again, and it went by a lot faster.
Yep.
The first
All
time
right.
it went by so slow.
I think it's Alex's and David's turn.
I think
David's
so.
just so like
David's
so much
ready.
energy. He's like, I can't wait.
Impartial.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
All
right.
There's a lot of things happening.
We get to read the chat now.
Yeah. We get to,
All right.
okay. Goodbye, guys.
The boys are back in town.
Boys are back.
We the boys. We the boys. Welcome to Sit Down and Shut Up, the biggest Star Trek fan show in the galaxy.
All right. So,
what do you think of Spock in the last?
in my opinion, Star Trek Into the Abyss. Why did they do the twist at the end where like the guy was? I don't know Star Wars that much. I mean Star Trek. Who's the guy with the ugly face?
Grandma Tarkin.
Anyways,
Grandma Tarkin.
can we get some positivity back in the room? I think
Oh, I
there
thought
needs
we
to
were
be.
ending on positivity.
Oh yeah, but let me start off this positivity with
Okay.
all my criticisms of The Last Jedi.
Okay. I like that.
Okay.
What do you think about The Last Jedi?
Okay.
We need to set our own timer since.
Yes.
Reset timer for 10 minutes.
10 or 15?
Go.
Oh, okay. So, my thoughts overall is that it was a good movie. However, nothing of circumstance really happened after that movie. It all felt like it was building towards episode 3.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, episode 9. Mm-hmm. But what happens to the days when you could have a full movie
Stand by itself.
stand by itself? I could watch Empire and not watch Return of the Jedi.
We have a quick moment of silence. One of our viewers says, your hair. So, quick moment of silence. Can you play the little bugle thing where they play at military funerals? Moment of silence over for my hair. Keep going. We're on the clock.
Okay, so my criticism is that there is that because
It doesn't stand alone.
it doesn't because I can watch Empire Strikes Back without watching Return of the Jedi, and the movie just ends with
I'm not here to rein Mario in right now, or I'm not able to.
oh.
So Mario's gonna have to self-govern for right now. Mario, you've been a bad boy.
What do you want me to do?
Stop talking off screen,
You want me to
kiddo.
Okay, I'll talk on screen.
Oh no, we're still on
Movie's
time.
not that good.
Okay,
Get out of here. Okay, continue.
because I can watch Empire Strikes Back and it ends with rebels are defeated. Darth Vader is sad because he lost his son. Han Solo is dead, basically. And that's in the movie. It has a beginning, middle, and end. It has a theme. And it flips the theme of A New Hope over, which is get out of town,
Get out of town.
follow your dreams. And then
Follow your dreams.
Empire is, look, you're out of town and you're a fish out of water.
Look, you're out of town and you're a fish out of water.
And everything is horrible. And then your friend died and your dad is Hitler, basically.
Look, everything is horrible and your friend died and your dad is pretty much Hitler, basically.
With The Last Jedi, what happens at the end is Rey doesn't become a Sith Lord.
I know who you are.
Yeah.
That's what Poe
You're
says.
nobody. Oh, well, you're talking about Poe, not Kylo.
Yeah, Poe says actually at the end of the
I know who
movie, he's
you
like,
are.
I know who you are.
Yeah, but that actually fits into the theme of the movie.
Yeah.
Because the whole time everyone's like, Rey's a nobody. And then at the end, Poe, who hasn't met her yet, is like, I know who you are. So
Okay.
that fits into the whole theme of the movie, that she is somebody. But she came from nothing. However, that's another problem. Because the prequels, that's what the whole point is. Anakin is a little slave boy. He's nobody. He has no dad, literally.
Sorry, I accidentally set the timer for 9 hours.
So we're going to talk about this for 9 hours.
For 9 hours. Suck it. Let me get that back up to, I think we're at 7 now.
I forgot to shave.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. That's another problem with Star Wars Episode 8.
Everybody has a neck beard, and I don't understand why.
Because my problem, that's another problem, is that it retreads ground that has already been stated before. There have been more Jedis. That's in the prequels. That's the whole point, is that the Skywalkers aren't the only Jedis.
Yeah.
Everyone else is a Jedi. Obi-Wan is not a Skywalker, but he's a powerful Jedi.
Okay.
So, there was no need for this theme, which was forget everything you know about Star Wars, because this is Star Wars now.
Yeah.
But if this is Star Wars now, then it already was Star Wars like 10 years ago.
Okay. Can I talk about my primary concern with this movie?
Yes.
I hate porgs. I don't like them. I don't want them.
I understand. However, you forget that Star Wars, there's a documentary about it on Netflix if you want to watch. I don't know the name of it.
Documentary about Star Wars?
No, about how Star Wars started the whole toy industry.
Oh.
They didn't start it, but they elevated
I mean,
it.
yeah, I know that Lucas bought the merchandising rights, and that's how he was able to fund the prequels. They're pretty much indie films.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
Yeah, they're indie films. And that's why they're so horrible.
Yep. Indie filmmaking. Down the
Take
drain.
that, A21. So I understand that it's nothing new to Star Wars. I understand why you won't like it.
Yeah.
Because it is horrible and it's a capitalistic cash grab.
Mm-hmm.
However, I don't have anything positive to say about that. It's horrible.
Yeah.
But the porks are cute, so.
I just...
It's just like the Ewoks. The Ewoks used to be lizard people in Return of the Jedi.
That's amazing.
And they were going to be flesh-eating horrible monsters.
Yes.
But then he was like, hey, we can't sell that to children.
No.
And at the end, Luke is actually supposed to have a dark ending. He doesn't.
If I was a kid, I'd buy a flesh-eating lizard monster.
I mean, me too, but what about the girls? They need the little cuddly teddy bears.
If I was a girl, I'd buy a flesh-eating lizard monster.
But that also changed the ending of Return of the Jedi, which was supposed to be darker.
Yeah.
And that Luke actually links up more with the Luke we see in Last Jedi. Because at the end of Return of the Jedi, before it was retconned because George wanted to sell teddy bears, was that Luke looks at all of his friends and instead of reuniting with them, he puts on his cloak and then he walks the opposite direction, never to be seen again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was supposed to be dark.
Yeah. I do want to explain my porg thing a bit.
Okay, explain.
I have a serious problem with cute things in movies and TV shows, because I think it's a way to manipulate your audience emotionally. That's my main concern, is that when you're watching a scene and the scene is happening and a random cute thing comes in, your opinion of the scene immediately raises a bit.
Hold on.
And that is a cheap trick to make you think that the movie is better than it is.
What makes your argument better is that Chewie's already on the screen. So you have one cute thing going, and then you have this little motherfucker on the side going, it is unnecessary.
But also, if you have a little penguin creature, okay, and it's walking around and it sees a large furry creature eating a piece of meat, do you think that small furry creature would have the sentience to recognize that that's the body of one of its kind? I don't think so. I don't think so. And the way it reacts is very, very sentient. And animals don't think and act like that.
These sci-fi animals do not work.
It's not realistic.
No, you have a point.
Space fantasy movie is not realistic.
You have a point. You have a point. Because in Star Wars lore, there's already a realism that's established.
Uh-huh.
And animals do not react like that.
Yeah.
Unless they're an Ewok where they have a society. The porks don't have a society. They're just penguins.
I mean, like in the Millennium Falcon when they're flying around and there's that one porg that hitched a ride or whatever and it's going, whoa, whoa. Like that's not. I don't think an animal would do that.
Yeah.
It just took me out of the. I don't know.
I understand.
I think the one time. I just want to say that the one time I did like cute things was in Studio Ghibli movies because they weren't primary to the plot or anything. The scene was already cute, you know, and they weren't trying to sell anything really. The merchandise came afterward, but it was never created with the intention to sell, I think.
And they don't try to be cute.
Yeah, they don't try to be cute, which is something I don't like. Totoro, I don't know. I'm not good. I'm not a weeb. He's good. But he wasn't like specifically trying to be cute. So
yeah.
Go on. You have 1 minute, 2 minutes left for criticisms before we move to our positivity corner.
We have 2 more minutes of criticism?
Yeah.
Okay, that's plenty of time.
I said 10 minutes for criticism and then 5 minutes at the end for positivity.
Nice. Okay.
Nice.
Another criticism I have is that the whole mantra of the movie is forget the past, kill it, right?
Yeah.
However,
Kill the past.
This movie sets up Rebels versus Empire all over again because think about it. At the end of the movie, there's 20 of them, and then everyone just started saying the Rebel Alliance, and they stopped saying Resistance. What happened to the Resistance?
Oh, yeah.
Also, if they were a government, why are they called the Resistance?
What are they resisting? That is one. Yeah, that is one plot point. I think what's really difficult for me is that the first like up until like the main third act things that were happening were like up until the throne room scene where Kylo kills Snoke. I felt I was like Cody. I was in the theater going like, Jesus, this is weird. This is not. This is like somebody looked at a Star Wars movie and they're like, okay, what does a Star Wars movie have? Space, battles, lightsabers, and then they just like ticked off a list of things that need to happen to set up a movie.
Well, what I feel about that in this last 20 seconds is that I feel like they did that on purpose because it was supposed to be a deconstruction of Star Wars. However, he didn't want to go far enough to actually deconstruct it.
Yeah.
That there was a middle ground and it was like, deconstruct Star Wars, but hold on, we got to have Rebels, we got to have Emperor, we got to have...
but I think also you can do the deconstruction thing, but it was just kind of lazy the way that they wrote. Like there was this one scene, there was this one line that Rey has where she was just like, so, wow, lots of alarms. So... My life is crazy, guys. There was just what?
Mario said it's alarming.
Yeah.
What was the line?
Oh, her line was something like, "Look, you have to come back to save. You have to come back to save the resistance. I'm just a nobody," and it was just like. What am I watching a ripoff? Like it's like Pixar movies. There's cars, and then there's the Planes movie. Am I watching Planes?
All she had to say was Luke Skywalker, you're my only hope.
Yeah.
We should restart this because we weren't talking about positivity.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I don't want to give us too much time.
That's true.
I'll take off 10 seconds off our remaining time.
Okay.
Caitlin has something to say. She also wants to add to the list of terrible lines. Nothing.
I love that line.
Kylo Ren? He said it with such... Something about Kylo Ren. Oh, also, okay, positivity corner.
Yes.
Kylo Ren shirtless. Yes. His pants are great.
Yes. They are. On
very
that
stylish.
On that note, Kylo Ren is the greatest part of the sequel trilogy.
Yes.
He inhibits everything about a Star Wars character except what if you flip him towards the dark side?
Uh-huh.
Basically, he has flaws that every Skywalker has.
Yes.
Whiny from Luke.
Yes.
And aggressiveness from Anakin.
That's great.
Yeah, and I love that.
Yeah, I think the fact that Kylo is just so like immature. That's such great writing for a character because if you're like a beginning writer, the first thing you want to do when you make a villain is like edgy, badass.
Yeah.
And they make Kylo a character who's very formidable. In the very beginning of the Force Awakens, he stops a blaster bolt in midair, and that's something you've never seen in Star Wars. And you're like, wow, this guy is powerful, and you're scared of him. And then like immediately after, you see that he's like a vulnerable person. Yeah, and I think that makes me love him even more than if he was just a badass, powerful guy.
And if you notice that when he stops the bolt, it's not like how Darth Vader stops Han Solo's. When he does the Han Solo, he's just like, boop. He does a little patty cake thing. Kylo holds it and it's like out of control, and it's like that fits his character. He's out of control.
Yeah.
And I like how he's basically a nerd who's trying to be Darth Vader.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about him. I also like Finn, but not in Last Jedi. He did a lot in Force Awakens. And Last Jedi, he was like, I know the theme of the movie is failure, which is my whole thing. They weren't supposed to win. Because the whole thing about it was another deconstruction. Because in Star Wars Empire Strikes Back and in A New Hope and Return of the Jedi, it's all very stupid heroics.
Yeah.
And for some reason, it works out. And we just go, oh, that's just how the Force works. But in this movie, it was like, you can't. That's not how the Force works.
Amber says he is Mario. Like Kylo Ren is Mario? Mario, are you exactly like Kylo Ren?
Nothing.
I love the way he says nothing in that movie, by the way, because he goes from, you come from nothing, you are nothing. And I like that how he adds that. It's kind of abusive relationship talk he does.
Yeah.
Because he goes, you're nothing, but not to me. And that's him trying to get her as his apprentice. Because
emotional manipulation. Take notes, kids.
He's a good role model. But that was the whole point of that.
And
I like that. I don't like Rey at all.
I want to add a side note that if Mario acts like Kylo Ren and I look like Kylo Ren.
Together?
Sit down and shut up is Kylo Ren incarnate. Incarnate?
Not really, but he's split. He's split.
Yeah, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Reincarnate.
Yeah.
What did you want to say?
I love Luke. Everything about Luke I love in this movie. Because think about it this way. As a huge Star Wars nerd, we already had the expanded universe where he was Space Jesus for like 20 years. Jesus.
That's great.
And this kind of references the legends by making that all a legend. Get it? So we've already had enough of Space Jesus, and I was kind of tired of that.
Yeah.
I like how he's still himself. Because if you remember in Empire Strikes Back, he's always quick to action when he shouldn't be. And he's about to strike down his father when he shouldn't. And he doesn't. He does the same to
You have 1
Kylo.
minute left.
Also, his whole arc is complete now. Because think about it. His greatest moment of his life.
His greatest hits.
is throwing away his lightsaber.
Throwing away his lightsaber.
Not in the way he did it, though.
No, but not that scene. In Return of the Jedi, he throws his lightsaber away because he won't strike down his father. His worst moment of his life is igniting his lightsaber in front of Kylo.
Oh.
So that sets it full circle. And then he's not dead. Obviously, he's not dead. He became one with the Force. There's a difference.
We have very little time left, so I just want to say that my final thought about this movie, it's very hard for me to rate because half of it is terrible, but the other half is visually some of the best Star Wars filmmaking I've ever seen.
Yes, it's the best directed Star Wars film.
Just the final fight, the crazy stuff, all the the visual of Luke Skywalker like fighting Kylo Ren on a planet like that, and then I guess the target room. that's pretty great.
Oh wait.
One last thing before I kick you off.
Notable quotes. The greatest teacher failure is. Everything you just said is literally wrong. The "you are nothing" line, or that whole line he said to Rey. What else? When Finn says, when Phasma's like, "You're a scum," and then Finn says, "Rebel scum," which sets his whole story arc as well. I'll explain that later.
Good.
Yeah.
See ya. Get out.
Stand up and get out.
Dude, you've got Star Wars pants.
I know, right?
That's cool. Yeah, they look like the blasters from the video games.
All right, so Mario's back. Let's give some quick final thoughts on Star Wars The Last Jedi, and then we'll just move back into good old sit down and shut up shenanigans. Sit down agains. Shut up agains.
Worst quotable line. "This is not going to go the way you think." By Luke Skywalker.
Oh.
Probably my most hated Star Wars line of all time.
Oh.
"This is not going to go the way you think."
I hate sand. It's coarse and irritating, and it gets everywhere.
But of course you would hate sand.
Well, right, but
of course.
That line is just...
the line is terrible.
Okay, so while we've been talking, everybody in the room...
Did you like BB-8 riding the AT-ST and then the head explodes off?
I kind of like...
Why? Why the hell would you like that?
I think it's because...
just riding... who's riding that? And then you're like...
It's hypocritical.
Is it BB-8? And then the head explodes. Oh, it is BB-8.
It's hypocritical of me to talk about, like, realism in the Porgs. And then immediately, like, BB-8 riding in on a thing.
Well, I think droids can be badass. Droids can be badass.
Not a basketball.
It's just a metal snowman. It's just a tiny metal snowman.
While we've been talking, everybody in the room has been writing a quiz.
Is that so?
Yes, a quiz with questions to determine if you like The Last Jedi or not.
Okay.
So,
where's the list?
Where's the quiz? Give us the quiz. What is your quest?
So we should make a tally of our own.
Yes.
Do you have
So
a pen?
based on the quiz.
Well, I'll just do this.
Based on the quiz, we will take the quiz. We'll put down points for what your scores are. And
How is this scored?
It's 0 if you say no, and it's a 1 point if you say yes. Each question.
And we'll figure out which answer gives which point, you know.
Yeah.
And then based on it's number of questions divided by number of points you got, and that's the score.
That's
for
the score
how
you
much
gave.
you like for the film. It's not a sound poll. It's not
Yeah.
very well.
It's very makeshift right before we started filming this.
Yes, or while we were filming.
Yeah, basically.
So,
well, the questions
and
were.
I'll see if I can put this. I just got a message from Lego Ostler Ideas, but you're right here.
It's not me.
It says like and subscribe my Lego RPs. This isn't David using my phone off camera.
What the hell is happening?
It's a ghost.
It's a Jedi ghost.
So,
who dies anyway?
we're gonna see if we can put this poll online. So check in the comments to see if we've put a link to the poll, so you can take it yourself if we've done it and we're not lazy.
Father asked you guys a question.
Who?
Faith. Faith asks, "What is the average wingspan of an unladen swallow?"
African or
African.
Or what was the other? I don't know. Well, I don't know. That was from Willy Wonka. Never mind. What? I did the. Oh, I
think
don't
we
know
both
that.
fly
that
into
was
the
a,
chasm.
That was no. It's from yeah. There you go.
Okay.
An African swallow.
Let's do this quiz.
Okay.
I'll mark down our points.
Okay.
And then we'll do
How
our
do I keep
little
track
gutter
of
dreams
this?
thing, and then we'll give scores for everybody else after they've taken the quiz. All right. So, question 1.
Okay. Which one is 1? 951 547 1245.
That's our phone number. The Gutter Dreams phone number. You can call it and text it, and that's
gonna be a yes.
call
I get
me.
1 point.
So, question number 1.
Okay.
Should the past die? Just in general.
No.
No? Okay. I think. Well, if you
You gotta hold on. To
if
the
you put it
past.
in if you put it in the context of Star Wars, yes. If you put it in the context of the
in
real world,
I think in the
that
context
sounds
of
very-
Star Wars, a lot of them would like to learn from their mistakes, so they have to hold on to the past to make sure they don't redo the future.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no. So, should the past die?
No, I don't think so.
That's 0 points for both of us.
Yes. And what about them?
I was gonna say, but didn't Yoda destroy the past with blazing the fire?
Wait. Yes. So if you answer yes to should the past die, that gives you a point because
Yes.
that is a theme of
You
the movie.
want to like the movie if you say yes.
No, I'm just saying the past.
So I don't like how
Well,
he
no, that
obliterates.
Shush. You don't have microphones.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Okay. I replaced this one question with this one.
Okay.
So number 2, are you a weakling who likes cute animals? That is, I wonder who wrote that question.
It's kind of like not servicing what it needs to service, because of course I like cute animals, and I don't mind that some cute animals are in movies. But does it needlessly need to be inside a Star Wars film? Just thrown in.
Wait,
I don't
so
know.
is yes or no?
I don't know at the point.
Do you like cute animals outside of the context of Star Wars? Are you a weakling?
Yes.
Okay, 1 point for Mario. Okay, next question.
Yeah, are you not answering yourself?
I didn't get a point because I hate cute animals.
Okay.
Okay, next question. Do you like watching old people die?
I do if it makes me cry. If not, no. It didn't make me cry.
Stop answering in like 50-50 questions. It's a yes or no answer, man.
Well, the point is, the whole point of this was supposed to reflect the movie. And it's not reflecting the movie, so my odds are against me.
It does. If you answer yes to liking watching old people die, then you're gonna love the Snoke scene. That's the answer. That's it. Don't think about your rating for the movie. Just answer honestly about yourself. Do you like watching old people die?
Oh, I guess no.
No? Okay. No points for either of us. I don't like watching old people die either. On a scale of 1 to 10.
But would you prefer them to be young? Think about it.
If I watched young people die?
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, it's so much to live for. It's almost sadder.
Next question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how edgy are you? 0 to 5 or 6 to 10? Those are your two answers.
So is 0 to 5 no and 6 to 10 yes?
Yes. Are you edgy or not?
I'm not that edgy.
Okay, so 0
I've
for
only
you?
had one serious relationship. It's going on for about 6 years. Just not edgy.
I'm edgy. 1 point for me. Okay. Are you a failure? So the David, I think you wrote this question, right? If it's a yes, does that apply to Star Wars? Yes, you're a failure. Yes, you like the movie. Okay, I'm a failure too. So points for both of us.
I don't think I'm a failure.
Oh, you don't think you're a failure?
I've had a girlfriend for the past 6 years.
Everything in your life is based off of that. Okay, I'm a failure. Mario's not, because I haven't had a girlfriend for 6 years.
I don't think I'm a failure.
Okay.
I had a job and I have a bank account now.
Are you a failure? Are you a Jedi or Sith?
Watching Star Wars, I think I always was Sith.
Jesus.
Yeah. I mean, answering it.
Which one is a point for the movie? Sith is down. Sith is down? I thought Sith would be up because this is about...
Rey doesn't make the choice to
Oh, okay. So Jedis win in the end, always.
Dang.
I guess I'm a Jedi. I think I'm a Jedi.
I'm torn between Vader and Millennium Falcon. And Millennium Falcon is very good. And Darth Vader even becomes good.
Okay. What about...
So where does that leave me?
Next question. Next question is, what about the droid attacks on the Wookiees? Yes or no?
What about them?
That's a no for Mario. That's a yes for me. Would a yes be a point? Okay, David needs to explain.
Okay, so that's a quote from Revenge of the Sith. And I forgot which character it is, but basically he says, "What about the droid attacks on the Wookiees?" And Yoda just looks at him like, "Bitch, you're crazy."
How many questions did David write?
Are you yes on Wookiees or no?
He's no.
I like Wookiees.
But are you yes on what about the droid attacks on the Wookiees?
If they're injuring those poor defenseless Wookiees, they're not defenseless.
I'm going to take that as a yes. Yes is
okay.
No points.
Wait, why?
because it means that you like the prequels.
Well, I thought these call back to the prequels more than the first film. I thought if you like the prequels, you might like this one.
Mario is a point.
Why are we grading this based on
So this is a no?
Knowledge?
The Wookiee thing is a no?
Yes. Both of you get points.
Okay. We're going to have to work that one out.
I think that one's an in-between.
This is the beta.
That's an in-between answer.
Okay. Next question.
Because the writer of it didn't even know.
Next question, written by Mario, so I can guess Mario's.
Okay.
You want to read this one off?
Do you like watching Luke milk them big old titties?
That's a firm no for me.
That's a firm no from me as well.
Wait, what? I thought you were all about that scene.
No. Why would I like that?
Okay, so no points for either of us. Does this movie do service to the originals, or did it suck so bad?
Oh, that's a K.
What?
That's a K.
Suck so bad you wish you were a floating statue in space.
Do you want to be a floating statue in space?
I think I am, because I don't think it does service to the originals.
Okay.
What about you?
I don't think it does good enough. No.
No?
It's a no.
So, okay. And that's not a point for the...
Correct.
If you think it is doing service to the originals, then it's a point for the movie.
Yes.
Okay.
May I add that
You didn't write this question.
that since the theme of the movie is forgetting their originals, isn't that a point? Because
That's what I was thinking, too. Possibly.
Like, do you go straight from watching 4, 5, and 6, and then you feel comfortable going from, I guess, 7 to 8? Is that something you want? Like, is that transition good enough to you, or do you feel like, dang, they could have done better?
I think they could have done better. I don't think it's a point for either of us.
I think that's an in between as well.
I like 7.
Yeah, 7 is pretty okay.
Okay. Amber has a quick comment. You guys have to post the questions up so your fans can take it. I already said I would.
You son of a Wookie.
At the beginning of this quiz. I say, if you missed that, like Amber did.
Shit.
We will be posting the questions up. Check the comments of the video. If we forgot, sorry. Questions from Cody. Did them dice use the fake to force to project themselves?
The little die things that...
I haven't even thought about this question. Do the dice use the force?
It's because... How did Luke as a
give
ghost?
So Luke gives the dice to Leia, right?
Leia.
So he has the dice with him.
But he's not with them.
So he's force projecting in 2 different areas. Does she hold the dice?
Are they force dice or are they real dice?
Does she hold the dice? Somebody holds the dice. But when Kylo Ren tries to punch Luke in the chest with his lightsaber, it goes through him.
Well, why did his lightsaber work? Luke's lightsaber work.
So is Luke's lightsaber a force lightsaber that he found from the water after he threw it?
I think his force. He decides if it.
Okay, so I think this question, at its core, is asking if the new force stuff that they've added makes sense. I think no, based on all this discussion going on right now.
To be honest, I think it kind of does.
Okay.
Because he does die.
Okay.
Because how is anyone going to survive a million blasts and being sliced in half?
Yeah. So Mario, point for Mario, no point for me.
So what they set up kind of makes sense. Because he's a force ghost, but his energy, he could still die. The application of it is dumb.
Who did more, Indiana Jones in Lost Ark or Finn in The Last Jedi?
My point was that The Lost Ark could have happened without Indiana Jones.
Because everything happens.
Everything could have happened.
Right, because God unties him at the end, right?
Well, like all the Nazis end up.
Yeah, the Nazis would have opened the Ark of the Covenant, and either way. Okay, so
it was just risky business, him being there and him being tied to a pole and him not looking at it.
Yeah. Okay. So, if you didn't know this plot hole, in Indiana Jones and the Lost Ark.
Spoilers. A 40-year-old movie.
Indiana Jones is there when they open the Ark of the Covenant. He fails to keep it away from them, so they open it. So if he never existed, then the Nazis would have gotten the Ark of the Covenant.
And they would have opened it.
They would have opened it. And the same ending would have happened. So, does Finn serve the same purpose to the plot as Indiana Jones?
My real question is, did Finn advance any plot?
Did Finn advance any plot? Nope.
No. But it was out of his control. Because someone intercepted his drive.
Okay, so you want to do the final tally? What? Oh, I replaced them with better questions.
Oh.
Your question was, do you enjoy the new creatures? And I replaced that with, are you a weakling who likes cute animals? And then, are you glad Snoke died was replaced with, do you like watching old people die? So that's the personality quiz right there. So how many questions is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 questions.
Okay.
So divide your score. Divide your score by the number of questions, and we get a percentage of how much you like the movie. Mario, you had 3 points out of 11 questions.
It's not looking too good.
So your score... Oh, crap. I think I briefly shut off the stream or something. Sorry.
We're back. Here's our scores.
Your score, Mario.
Okay. Lay it on me. I'm ready.
You rate the film a 2.7 out of 10. According to BuzzFeed quiz.
Aborting to makeshift BuzzFeed-esque quiz.
I got 4 points.
It's a little better.
Yeah. So
it's about a point better. About a percent better.
My score is 3.6 out of 10. We both hated the film.
Apparently. Apparently I hate it more than I even think.
Well, that's our quiz. We're going to hand that off to everybody else.
HR.
See what all the other people thought.
Yeah. See, that's why I was figuring we could just do the tally of all of them while we were asking them.
Well, then we would have had a lot of dead air as we're waiting for people's answers. We can just do our Gutter Dreams thing and keep talking. Helo tuned out, and he told me to text him when we're back.
Is it because he hasn't seen the film, or is it just boring conversation?
I don't know.
He doesn't like Star Wars.
He is a nerd who doesn't like Star Wars.
Okay, so while you're doing that, I'll do a few extra little quips. I think it was an adequately made film.
Wait, I thought we were done with...
Oh, okay.
I just texted Helo that we're done talking about The Last Jedi. Hello. I want to write a Gutter Dreams film.
Okay.
That is better than Star Wars.
Okay.
Better than Star Trek.
Okay.
The ultimate.
Is it a sequel? Is it a prequel?
It's a prequel to something that hasn't happened.
Okay, so it's the start.
It's the original. Hi, Helo. We are going to write a Gutter Dreams space movie that is not a secret project.
Hold on. I have 2 different space movies.
Oh, you've got 2 of them.
That I cannot. That I should probably. I don't know if I should or shouldn't.
Let's not bring any details. Let's make this one a completely original.
This is a completely original one.
Space movie.
Space movie spectacular.
If you want to add suggestions, we're gonna do that.
Okay. I want to open up on a planet.
Okay.
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 Even though it's set in space, let's open up on a planet. Okay.
Okay.
A guy. You're
so
whoever this figure is.
So do we, because it's on a planet, like, is it on the surface of the planet? Does it just look like a movie?
I was gonna get to that.
Okay.
He's walking on the surface, and he falls into a ditch, and he keeps sliding down. Okay. And he's going deeper and deeper into the core of the planet.
This sounds like a kid.
Okay. And he burns up and dies. Okay.
That sounds like a great opening.
That's a great opening.
People are going to be like, "What did we just watch?" And then the credits start rolling. But it's like in Monty Python, where they've got the credit gag where it's like the credits are all about moose.
Okay.
That.
Okay.
This is a Monty Python Star Wars film.
This guy dies, but on the way down, he's trying to make his call. Yeah, you gotta save me, and he gets his message out into space before he dies, but he dies anyway.
Oh, so is this a mystery about a planet?
This is a mystery about a planet.
Okay.
The planet has a
separate. The planet is the main character. Yes. David has a separate idea. Exterior, space, hot dog, and the cold vacuum of space.
I like that. Is the hot dog a spaceship?
Hot dog. Guess I'm a cold dog now.
He freezes up.
Yeah. I like the idea. Okay, so we show your beginning.
Yeah.
Where he's falling down a ditch.
Yeah.
He's sending out a message of help. But he burns up before anybody can help him.
Singes himself. Not before his ears explode, though, from the pressure differences.
So then I guess we can cut the credit gag because it doesn't seem like the end of a movie if he's screaming into this.
This is the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, I know, but I thought it would be funny to make it seem like it was the end of the movie. The guy falls down,
and that's the end.
He burns up, and then credits roll, and that's the joke. But then it goes on with the rest of the movie.
Credits,
but because he sends a message. So it's the credits, and then somebody writes, "Oh shit, we still have some movie left to write." Opening crawl. No, I'm gonna cut the credits.
Okay.
Of both the end of the film and the beginning of the film. Guy sends out his message. Hard cut to a hot dog in space.
Okay.
And a robot arm comes into the frame, grabs it, pulls it into a spaceship.
It's just a giant arm, hand.
Yeah, it's massive.
It's massive hand.
But it's delicate when it's handling the hot dog.
It goes like this.
Yeah, it's a giant hand. Hot dog is like
a speck.
Yeah, and it's just like pulls it into a spaceship
where there's starving people.
Yeah, it's a whole civilization. Yeah. It's a whole civilization.
Star Spangled Galactica.
Yes, Star Spangled Galactica. Let's write it right now. It's a civilization of people whose planet has been destroyed by a sun that's been expanding, and they had to leave the planet. Except they did bad planning.
Yeah, they didn't bring any seeds.
Yeah, they didn't bring any seeds, and all they've had
bring any animals
is food that is perishable.
Yeah. All they have is toothpaste.
After the first light year, they're subsisting on toothpaste. David says food should be a huge theme of the film.
Yeah,
I'm on it.
It's going to be.
I'm on it.
They need food to survive.
Food is the sustenance of life. So they get the hot dog.
I want to do this.
Okay.
Where ultimately they have to use the planet as a barbecue.
Oh, it's like a magma planet.
The core will cook their food.
Okay. Okay. Helo, movie idea. The Earth is fighting cancer, and it's about all the planets crumbling friendships over this emotional pressure.
Okay. This
is a
good movie.
Because should the planet be able to talk? I'm kind of imagining every once in a while you see a shot of the solar system, and you know how in movies where there's texting, you see the text message appear on the screen?
I hate that absolutely so much.
So over each planet, a text message appears when they're talking to each other. Yeah. Yeah. And it's just that. It's just the different and the Earth says, "Yo guys, I've got bad news." And then Venus is like, "What up?" Oh, Helo says humans are the cancer, obviously.
Oh yeah.
So
and then they do chemo, radiation,
which is
not enough. The planet loses its hair,
which are trees.
It gets thinner and smaller.
It turns more into a pear shape as opposed to a sphere.
Too bad.
How does this tie into a civilization looking for food?
It'll be there. It'll get there.
Okay, well, it's two separate plot lines. The Earth has cancer. Civilization's looking for food. There's a separate planet. It's a magma planet with a lot of ditches on it.
It's that one.
Okay. What if that's the name of the planet? What if the Earth has the wrong number for Neptune?
Oh, I was going to say dominoes.
Oh.
They didn't stick their number on the refrigerator, and they couldn't remember the number to Domino's.
Faith says a movie from the perspective of aliens about humans being aliens.
Okay, that was already that one movie.
What movie?
It was the animated film.
Oh, Planet something?
Oh, yeah.
Planet 69.
Planet 69. Planet 51 or something?
Planet 51, yeah. Oh, Helo says they nuke Earth to save it, and Earth will never be the same planet it used to be.
Can someone turn my phone off? It does not.
Why do you...
It's to remind me that I'm not dead yet.
Well, that's a wholesome alarm.
I always put it on snooze. So I'm terrified.
Oh.
I want it to keep ringing.
Okay.
It reminds me I'm not dead yet.
That's good. What if you got the alarm, but you were dead?
Then there would be no one to turn it off.
Oh. So at your funeral, the phone would just go off? and then they bury you and the phone is still going off on loop. And
then
somebody,
the battery dies.
millions of years later, somebody walks over your grave and they just hear a faint.
Isn't the battery died yet?
Plot twist: you own a Nokia.
Oh, or the.
This is a
called?
separate
The
movie.
coffin?
This
The
is a separate
coffin?
movie we're writing.
The coffin is the pad that you put your the
Oh, yeah,
cordless phone.
It doubles
charger
as a
pad.
charging pad and also a dead body container. Helo says, like how cancer and chemo actually are. So,
Dicks,
yep,
major dicks.
humans nuke the planet. Planet's scarred
Could put
forever.
the whole planet in the microwave.
I think we combine faiths and Helos in our storylines. The civilization arrives on the planet, cook their food,
Okay.
and humans
I'll-
realize Earth has cancer. They realize that, wait, they nuke themselves because they're the cancer, so they nuke themselves to
when are
clear
they
the
get-
cancer.
When are they gonna milk them big old titties? Probably about early-ish.
Early in the film.
Halfway.
Yeah, when a Jedi comes and says,
Right when you know you're starting to hate it.
okay, let's keep the Star Wars out of it.
I would. They
But
didn't
we're
know it was
writing
Star Wars.
something original.
What are you talking about? Every animal, humans milk udders for milk all the time. That's not.
I have
That-
udders, Greg.
that-
Can you
that-
milk me?
That shit happens all the time. It's almost like why have our characters talk? That's not original.
Welcome to sit down and shut up.
The planets are going to be texting each other.
Yes.
Hmm?
I've got cancer, Venus. Venus says, "Can we throw a going away party for you?"
And
All the planets are invited
as long as you don't invite Uranus.
because that guy's a butt.
He's a butthead.
I don't know where to take the movie from here.
You got to take
There's
them
two
all the
separate
way to the
storylines.
stars.
Yoda is a female, Helo says. I didn't want to include that detail.
Yoda is a female, Helo says.
Helo says he got that reference. Thanks, buddy.
What was it?
I said, I have udders, Greg. Can you milk me? It's a great scene in Meet the Parents where the guy is like, anything with nipples can be milked. And then the dad is like, I have nipples, Greg. Can you milk me? And it's just a fantastic scene. It's really one of the best comedy scenes in comedy history. Right up there with Charlie Chaplin.
The way you're describing it to me, I am laughing out loud.
What? Robert De Niro.
Roberto
Dinner.
Dinner.
Ready
Roberto
30 minutes
Dinner.
ago. So the humans nuke Earth, and then they realize what they've done.
It's
So
bad.
a couple of them leave.
They just will leave.
Yeah, they're like, wow, we just
did a bad thing. Let's go.
yeah, let's go. They find the planet that this civilization has been cooking their newfound hot dogs on.
Ooh.
Somebody's left a trail.
Made with pork and chicken.
A trail of hot dogs made of pork and chicken, leading to the planet.
Pork and
It's-
chickens.
This is actually a sci-fi adaptation of Hansel and Gretel.
Oh.
So there's a witch who lives on this planet.
Oh, I don't know the
She's
lore
leaving-
of Hansel and Gretel.
Okay, so the plot of Hansel and Gretel: two kids in the forest find breadcrumbs, and they're so poor or something that they just start eating them.
I
They
like
follow
how
the
we're
trail
staying
of
original with
breadcrumbs.
this.
They follow the trail of breadcrumbs to a house that's made of food, and they're like, "Wow, that looks good." They start eating the house, and then a witch is like, "That's my house. I'm gonna cook you guys and eat you to teach you how to not eat things."
Okay.
I don't care if I got it wrong. That's my headcanon.
And it's okay if you get it wrong because when you're copying and pasting it into our movie, it'll be original.
Yeah, Helo says shut down and sit up.
Hope you have epilepsy.
That was a threat. That was a legitimate threat.
That wasn't a threat. That was a promise.
Oh. So the planet
When
is
does
edible.
everyone die?
Later.
Okay.
I mean, when the witch eats them all.
I want another planet when they're sexting. They get really excited, and one planet tries to fuck the hole in the planet with the lava core, and it loses its dick. And he's like, ah! And then he texts his friend. He's like, hey, yeah, don't go over there. He has danger in his pants. And then they go,
3 hours?
I'll stay away.
Wait, what? You guys are close to 3 hours. We're close to 3 hours. Start at 7:30. Is it 10:30? No, it's 9:30. It's 2 hours.
2 hours and 9-ish minutes.
Both of our viewers had seizures from the epilepsy-inducing thing.
Oh.
How do you feel about that, Mario?
As long as they're old, I won't mind.
We should modify your quiz score. You got a 3.6 out of 10, apparently. I'm just checking to see if our feed is all dead. David says, I hate you, David. Using a pun from somebody else's name.
What was it?
Oh, the person.
Pinocchio.
The person who said I just had a seizure, their name is Faith on the thing. So David said, I have faith you'll recover.
Wait a minute. How could you have someone's name that they will recover? I can't have Alex that you'll recover. That's just their name. What does that mean? I don't get the joke. What's the joke? We can't do this.
Oh, sorry. Back to serious business.
Okay.
When the planets fuck each other.
Yes. Okay. Glad you're back on this with me. They lose his penis.
Do they use protection?
No.
This is a cautionary tale.
That's the problem. Is they don't.
Is one
use
of them
protection.
pregnant?
That he gets ultimately.
Is there a small planet inside of him? Is it a moon or another planet?
And that's ultimately what saves the planet.
That
the baby, he shuts down his lava core so that he can create life inside of him, and a little planet baby is being hatched.
Well, that sounds like it's a better plot than Star Wars.
Basically,
let's finish this movie off right now.
What ends up happening is the outer planet just kind of cracks open and dies,
and it's beautiful little baby on the inside.
Baby cries and goes, whoo, and then it goes wah, wah, but it's text.
And then happy ukulele music plays, and then the credits play, and it's all handwritten but like wiggly, like
and what
animation.
it is, it's the original credits from earlier, so it goes the opposite way to rewind back up to the credits.
The end. Thank you for tuning in to...
Whatever.
Okay, so there's a brief tussle going on between David and Helo.
Let's do this. Oh, fudge.
Oh, wow. Okay. There's quite a tussle going on.
What's going on here?
So Faith says, I just had a seizure. David says, I have faith you'll recover.
Okay.
Helo says, damn, David, bad joke. David says, Faith says, I hate you too, David. 2 against 1 here. Helo says, how about you transition to the next one because David's last name is Tran. David says, that's a low blow, Helo. And then Helo says, why don't you make like a David and David, David? And that is the ultimate comeback. Tune in next time on Fight Night 2000 to see Helo wreck David one more time. In the big octagonal ring that we will set up in my loft.
Okay.
We will have a 360-degree camera next time.
Can we get the spongy ropes?
Yeah, the spongy ropes. Not
ropes.
the boring fence ones.
Yeah, well, I want the ones
that Spider-Man uses.
That Spider-Man uses and they put the cage around him. I'm the man spider.
My whole perception of wrestling
is built on the framework
on Spider-Man 1 by Sam Raimi, which is a fantastic film.
I think it was done pretty well. Wrap it up, boys.
Wrap it up.
I get that from David.
Yeah. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah.
Next time we'll talk about Star Wars Episode 9. Our thoughts
I think we didn't drive home our actual opinions of Episode 8. So
let's do a whole 3-hour episode special.
We'll get our friends involved.
Episode 8. Everybody's on screen at the same time. No microphones. One microphone on the other side of the room.
Oh, God.
This song playing on repeat. 3 hours. Be there or be square. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.